your LSU Baseball head coach, Coach Jay Johnson, here on game day in South Carolina. Coach, what's going on, man?
Congratulations to you. I'm expect these pre-game day phone calls from Chicago firing me up like that. Holy cow.
Hell yeah, Coach. Thank you, man. It's definitely one of the more bittersweet experiences of my entire life, but it's like I texted you. I really cannot thank you enough for all the time that you've given this show.
Coach isn't off the hook. I'll be texting him before the day of the interview.
You're right. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's been.
I like that. I like that better.
That's better. That's better than morning up for sure. And so thank you for putting up with my generally disorganized nature and always being so gracious with your time here. So I'm going to start with something off the field here, Coach. Have you had any interaction with Coach Mainieri in the run-up to this series? Did y'all have been there? Have y'all gotten a chat or anything like that? Or is it, is it not until the game's over?
No, it's definitely cordial in that regard. He actually just texted me a few minutes ago because he wanted to know who we were starting tonight because we went with the vaunted TBA pitcher for tonight's game. So I told him we have a staff meeting at 9 o'clock where we'll finalize it, which you know is true because of I told you that for the scheduling of this, and then I'll shoot him over a text message after that. So
how about that's actually what we wanted to talk to you about. How does it change your kind of decision making strategically when TBA is game one as opposed to game three? Because like you said, most weekends it's gonna be Anderson, it's gonna be Ianson, all in, and then on Sunday, okay, what pieces do we have left over? Now let's go attack it. So how do you make those kind of decisions when it's game one in which you're going to be moving a lot of pieces around?
Well, we're actually pretty fortunate with this is the 1 week of the year where we didn't have a scheduled midweek game, and I kind of do that on purpose because you're moving up to Thursday, and frankly, things just got a little tight with, we had to move up last week because we had the rain out at Texas A&M.
Yep.
And didn't really want to do that, 2 weeks in a row. And so we decided to keep Cade and Anthony on Friday and Saturday as what's best for them, which is also what's best for the Tigers. No question about that. It's a huge piece of our winning formula going forward in the postseason. So that's that plan. As far as tonight, we're going to, like I said, finalize what we're going to do. Not having a midweek game. Everybody, hasn't pitched for 3 days, regardless of who we decide to use. So that helps. And, we've won a lot of these games before at LSU where we've kind of chopped it up a little bit and had guys go get segments of the game, and that's probably what we'll do tonight.
Coach, I do actually want to go back to last week, and I know you're looking forward to the series starting tonight, but great series against a great ball club, and all the things you said about Arkansas before the series, I think a lot of people believe those things, but they had to come play against LSU, and your team did not make it easy. And to win the game like they did, again, another 117 ender there in the first game of the series, but not only that, but to come back the next day and to be locked in and to really take charge of that baseball game. I know you as a coach, you have to appreciate the way that they don't quit. I mean, they continue to fight. Down 4-2 to Arkansas, just like you were down to Tennessee, you find a way to win that baseball game. And as you know, those are things that you can parlay into future success here in the postseason.
Yeah, no doubt. They're a national championship contending team, no question about that. And I think that was even reflected on Sunday, where we're 3 games deep into the series, and the arms they were running out there on Sunday were ridiculous. And I know that's the way some people feel about us at times. And we're the Tigers, and at this point, the number 1 team in the country, and I'm sure people feel that way about us. But they're a great program, and when I came here, I feel like we had some catching up to do too. Arkansas in a lot of ways, and talent and all those types of things. And, so to win 2 out of 3 at home, to play as well as we did on Saturday was awesome. And we put a good week of work in prior to the series coming home from Texas A&M, particularly offensively. And it was good to see some of that show itself, especially in that Saturday game.
Coach, did you ever expect to be able to utter the incredible analysis/joke, I think we are the best team in America after 1 a.m.? because it's true. It's true. Another just incredible Friday night, weird, just setting, walk-off finish. Take us back to what was going through your head as Bear was lumbering down that line to home plate.
Well, at first, I thought it was a no-brainer play. Like, he's going to be safe. Like, I thought Ethan hit it far enough. The outfielder actually did a really good job of getting behind the ball and getting everything he could on the throw. And, he's faster than people think. And, he's mad at me because I broke his perfect stolen base record by having him do a first and third, like, delay, steal, and stop where he gets tagged out so the runner can score. But he's actually been able to steal some bases. He's faster than people think. And then he slid in and, I thought he was safe, and then they go to review, and my wife actually sits just to the left of the deck. I turn around and I go, "Was he safe?" And she goes, "I don't know." And I turn around and Gavin Guidry goes, "Oh yeah, coach, he's safe." And then he started trotting out to the celebration. So.
Oh, I mean, Coach, that's not the only close play in that game at the plate. I mean, how about the job of Milam and the slide that he had? He knew immediately that the catcher didn't touch him either, and what an important run that was, obviously, to tie it up at 4.
Yeah, no doubt, and we had to challenge that one, and that's kind of part of my deal is I use my challenges. The first priority is any type of play that's going to affect the scoring.
Yeah.
That's like the home run at A&M. Like, it might have been a foul ball, but if it's fair and they missed it, like, that's 3 runs, so it's worth the challenge type thing. But that was a heck of a slide, and I told him, after his long Major League Baseball career, that was very acrobatic. He could go to, like, Las Vegas and be in one of those shows.
Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah.
Coach, what is how do I ask this? This team seems to have a great emotional and competitive maturity to them. I think you've seen them respond so well to adversity, lock in when they have to have it. So do you even feel the need to lay out the stakes for this team this weekend going into South Carolina? Or at this point, do you kind of let the players handle that aspect of it?
Yeah, no, I'll have something like more from like just a pure like motivational standpoint. The play is the play, and if anytime you attach like circumstances to it, all it does is complicate it, and it probably doesn't help you. I can tell you, they know we want to play at home in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah.
They want to play at home in the NCAA tournament, and we're on week 14. Like, for 14 weeks, they've been given everything they have to do that.
Yep. So
I don't think I have to put that in front of them like, hey, we got to go do this, because like they want to do that, and they're motivated to do that, and they've shown that, and they've earned the right for that to be respected. What it'll be is just like, hey, let's focus on the task here, which our task right now, honestly, and it might sound a little weird, is like not every team improves this time of year. So we're trying to win every game we play while we're trying to improve and give ourselves the best chance to have the type of season that we want to have, and everybody that loves LSU wants us to have.
Well, and that's been something that you've been very good at, Coach, in your tenure here at LSU, is getting this team playing their best at the right time. And again, thank you so much for waking up with us here on game day. Enjoy the staff meeting, get the boys fired up, and cannot wait to watch again tonight. And again, although you'll continue to come here on Off the Bench, a personal big thank you for everything that you've given to this show through the years, Coach. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. You too. And I want you to get people talking about LSU baseball in the Midwest.
Oh, hell yeah. Don't worry. I'm going to do my best.
I got your first task for you.
Okay.
So one of our best recruits in our 2025 class is named Jaden Foskey, right from up there, and he's going to garner attention in the pro baseball draft. You need to get up there, and you need to start talking about the importance of going to college.
Yeah.
And by going to LSU, you can be top of the first round pick, pass the major leagues, make millions of dollars. So you need to get that message out there in Chicago for Jaden Foskey.
Coach, if it comes down to it, if he gets too hot, I can Tanya Harding him. You just let me know.
No, don't do that.
You just let me know.
I can't. Yeah, I would not recommend that.
I will work on recruiting Foskey for you, Coach. Absolutely. Anything for you.
Cool. All right.
You're the best,
Good
Coach.
talking to you guys.
Thank you
Thanks,
so
Coach.
much.